traffic cone beer bong for people in wheelchairs.
Yeah,
It sounds like a
that's
Crispin
right.
Glover. It seems like a Crispin Glover movie or something like that.
That sounds great.
I would definitely watch that.
So we're in an area that is, I guess, outside of Silent Hill. If I don't know if I'm
Yeah, it
getting my
makes sense.
geography right. This is Devil's Pit. Is that right?
It
I
sounds
don't
like
see it
this.
on the I don't see it on the map.
Yeah,
It just says aerial tram station.
that
And
kind
is
of
it?
Devil's Pit kind of sounds like either a location in an old timey western or an episode of The Simpsons.
Yeah, seriously, it's like a frontiersman's outpost or something.
Yeah,
Like there are people mining here.
yeah. I mean, I guess there
Yeah,
is because it's
so
kind of like an old timey western town. It does kind of feel like there's a rich mining heritage in this area.
oh, okay, so yeah, we've got wheelchair tracks here. You remember like when we were messing around before, I was talking about how there were wheelchair tracks like all over the place, but they're hidden. You have to use the UV light to
UV
see
like to
them.
see them, yeah.
Well, these ones are not hidden at all. These are scraped right into this wood deck. Like I don't even understand how that's even possible.
Um, I guess maybe the wheelchair had like spikes on it. Like it was winter. It was for winter. It's had like it had treads. I mean, I don't know, like or
Yeah,
chains.
wow.
Like
I mean, these are deep grooves like through tarmac. Like what is going on here? Oh, maybe that's just mud. That makes a lot more sense.
it wasn't actually a wheelchair. It was just mud.
It's tough, you know. Normal mapping was new tech back then, I'm sure. They couldn't really get the bump direction to go the right way.
Yeah, I, you
I
know,
don't
nobody's
I'm
perfect.
starting to feel really nervous about what's going on right now. Um, I'm approaching various different buildings and it's super foggy and I don't have a good sense of direction. Like I don't know, I don't have a firm idea of where I'm going. Although I guess, you know, the aerial tram station, like since that's marked on the map, that's probably the oh, we're starting a cutscene. Okay. So yeah, I was following the wheelchair tracks across the road.
Look at
Yeah,
that.
look at that. Got an old truck
An
here.
old 52. Oh, flathead V8. No doubt about it. Wicked old beast, ain't she? What?
Freaking mailman.
I said she's a wicked old beast. Me,
I
I'm
don't
partial to
I don't
Satan,
know
a little
who
less
this guy
nice.
is, but
To each his own.
he seems to have a really wide
I don't want
delivery
him in
area.
trouble. Just point the way out of
It's
town
it's rural
and
postal
I'll keep
delivery.
right on
It's like
going.
that's
Now
the
who
name of the
said
game.
anything about trouble?
You know,
Just trying to be helpful,
no
see?
Amazon Prime out here in Silent
Name's
Hill
Howard, by the
or
way.
Devil's Pit or wherever.
Murphy.
You're only getting the 5-day
Get me
delivery
closer, you
option
know you're
to
Murphy.
Devil's Pit.
Yeah, this
Just
guy is
looking for a way out
out
of
here
town.
hoofing it.
Is all.
Like, really?
That
You're just gonna hand deliver the mail, no truck?
afraid all the roads are out.
Um,
Every last one
here's
of them.
here's
Strangest thing.
a hint. Oh, and I think he's dead.
Oh, okay. So the reason he doesn't have a truck is because the roads don't exist. That's a really good point.
Window.
It's really hard to drive around when there are no freaking roads.
Yeah, I mean that's an essential part of the whole
I
driving
suppose if you're
thing.
really desperate, you
You
could
know,
try
it's
the
not like
inside tram. Course,
where
it
we're
hasn't
going we don't
really
need
been
roads.
kept
It's
up
where
since the
we need
accident.
them. We
I'll take my
really
chances.
can't live without them.
That's the spirit. Well, this mail ain't gonna
I
deliver
mean, it is
itself.
kind of funny though that he's
Good
just
luck,
basically
Murphy.
like, that they're
Hope
even
you find
care
what
that
it
all the
is
roads
you're
are
looking
gone, but
for.
they even still care about the mail.
Hmm.
I would think that the bigger concern would be like I can't drive anywhere, so how am I going to get food? It's like I can get mail, but this I mean I can get maybe food through the mail, but I have to wait for this guy to come and ship it to me.
Yeah.
But
Okay,
yeah,
so
it was really big of him to give you a hint to go to the old Sky Tram.
well, they didn't. You know, it's one of the few things that's actually marked on the map.
Yeah.
But
How did he know the mailman know your name?
yeah, I don't know.
The really funny thing, there wasn't a realization in Murphy's part where Murphy goes, or Murph rather goes, yeah, how'd you know my name? Oh, like kind of like that. Like Murphy never did that.
Murphy's
He
not
didn't.
that bright.
I maybe he just got concussed a lot in jail
You know, this is a thing in the series.
with a not too bright protagonist.
Well, the main character will
You can't undo.
usually kind of
But you
notice
can't
only
accept it.
certain things as being off,
Yeah.
like really limited
My head
things.
pretty damn hard in the crash.
Okay.
So is
Uh,
so do we determine like this game is supposed to take place in the actual Pacific Northwest, or is it, or it's like a fantasy Pacific Northwest, or is it like, because it seems very Washington Statey to me, like, eh, I think it feels like Washington State to me.
um, I don't have a sense of it. I mean, I think you were telling me last time that
Hello? Anyone here?
that the idea of Silent Hill, like the concept,
Yeah, it was like,
it was based on someplace in Pennsylvania
well, that
or
was
Virginia
the
or something.
that was the movie.
Oh,
So I don't really know if it carried over to the games. I mean, I think that it was more, that was more something that the screenwriter came up with for the movie versus the games. But I think that it was definitely based on sort of the atmosphere in the games, so it's completely possible. Now you're in like Twin Peaks
hmm.
with a diner, or it's ye old fountain, like soda fountain kind of deal. It, it's kind of fitting that there's a jukebox in there too for some reason. I don't know why. It's like kind of like
Yeah.
but it is kind of funny. It feels like they almost put like one of those, like one of those like a themed 50s diner in this, but it might actually be a real 50s diner because it's just all in his brain anyway. So
Yeah.
or at least we think it's all in his brain at this point.
Yeah.
We're not
who
quite sure
knows?
yet. Silent Hill, anything can happen. It's how it works.
So, okay, so we've got a scrap of paper off the diner's table here.
Yeah.
Early residents of Devil's Pit. Did you know Native Americans were used to call Silent Hill home? Anthropologists know this because of the various artifacts found here, specifically in the cave system surrounding Devil's Pit. A number of these relics indicate ceremonies being held for the deity. I don't know how to. Okay.
Queckwawaxwa,
Yeah.
Quacka, Waka Flocka, Quacka Waka.
Suggesting his importance to the people here. In fact, one of the names given to this area was Queckawakawaxa Canesta, Nest of the Raven.
Waka Flocka Flame.
So, Nest of the Raven. I wonder if that's a hint. Like,
That's probably a hint. I would say that's a hint.
yeah. Is Silent Hill a special place to you?
I think so.
I don't know.
I think the real estate's probably really inexpensive there right now. I imagine that there's some good places in Redfin. Probably like, low hundreds. so I could learn to live in Silent Hill.
This is a place you could.
It's a place
Feel
I could
comfortable.
definitely call home.
Yeah.
I think that as long as I think that there would be, there's a lot of fixer-uppers. Like definitely a lot of houses where it's like if you drop the golf ball on the floor, that you would see the floors that are warped. But yeah, you could get them fixed. It's cool. I don't think they have FiOS in Silent Hill though. That would be kind of a deal breaker.
I don't think anybody much cares about internet connectivity here.
Yeah. They do have power for the
Is,
juke. They have power for the jukebox and apparently a supply of batteries for radios, and I think that they're pretty good as far as entertainment goes. I imagine they play
Silent
a lot of
Hill was like a vacation destination. This
Yeah.
was like a resort town kind of.
yeah. They probably play a lot of Uno, like in Silent Hill.
Yeah.
A lot of Uno, a lot of Trivial Pursuit, but it's all like 50s Trivial Pursuit. I mean, like it's kind of like it's all questions about like Jack Benny and people like that in Silent Hill.
So it's like the ultra racist,
John Birch,
sexist
John Birch
Trivial
Society,
Pursuit.
John Birch Society, Trivial Pursuit. It's all just like questions that people who are fans of Ron Paul would know.
Cass?
Or answers, rather. Sorry, people who like Ron Paul. I know there are a lot of people watching the stream who like Bitcoin.
Yeah. Okay, so walking around the kitchen here, and there's a gas leak, and that doesn't sound great.
Oh yeah,
I love hanging out in a kitchen with gas just pouring out.
That's not a good idea.
I think I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna stay here.
I wouldn't. I would try to get out of the room, but don't like try to spark anything. Like especially don't take that.
Here we go.
Don't take that wrench and hit it against any metal objects,
That's exactly what I'm gonna do.
please.
Oh shit!
Okay, this place just caught fire.
Hear me? Fire!
This is happening.
What the hell?
A hot time in the old town tonight.
What the hell is this?
So I've had a slight shift in perspective, like the field of vision on the camera's been tweaked a little bit here.
Yeah. Well, that's is that ostensibly like because of the fact that he's losing consciousness, or?
I think we've just had a full-on transformation.
Oh wow, yeah. Now we're in the Gonzo part of the game.
Mm-hmm. Well, I guess this is like the first puzzle.
Murphy, run!
Time to run.
Yep.
So this is like a curious thing to me. Like why... Oh god. Why knocking over a crated pig carcass is like a thing that I can do to slow down this weird monster thing that wants to swallow me up.
Yeah, the part with the expanding room kind of reminded me of Time Bandits.
Yeah.
You remember Time Bandits?
Oh,
And, like,
yeah.
The part where they push the room out? That kind of reminded me of that. Yeah, it's like there's so many pig carcasses in this area. I don't really understand why. I mean, this game is nuts.
Oh yeah, this is like a real nightmare section. Just flew past a wrecked bus.
Yeah, it's got that trademark sort of like weird
Place.
ash or chipped paint. I don't know what it is in Silent Hill, like lead paint flakes or whatever. I don't, it's got all that stuff. Oh, so we're in like we now in that the asylum area?
Well,
Or is this sort of like a weird mind fugue place that's not really
yeah.
corresponds?
So, yeah. I think you're on the right track there. Basically, so you're talking about the other section where we were playing and we were beneath the monastery. And it was all kind of weird and there were insane people and stuff. So, yeah, I think basically every time we get to this place, which is like with the water on the ceiling and it's all rust colored and whatever, the supernatural stuff happening. In my mind, this is all like we're moving through Murphy's consciousness somehow. Like this is all related to his, whatever his deal is.
You didn't actually change clothes though, right? Like you had an option to change clothes back at the diner, right?
He said that he probably should change his clothes, and I think that's just because of the conversation he had with the man.
Oh, I gotcha.
Because he looks like a convict.
Yeah,
right now.
let's not like screw with that too much. So is that music like that Born Free song? Like what is that song exactly? Is that
I don't know.
some sort of old crooner music? Like someone like Person X and his orchestra. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
It's kind of funny though. It feels like low rent Sinatra. Like licensable Sinatra. Rip off.
Stuff that's old enough that it's almost public domain.
Like so costs so little that it might as well be public domain. That's the grossest bedroom I've ever seen.
Yeah, it looks pretty slippery,
It's
right?
well, yeah, it's kind of gross. And now you're in the engine room of the Titanic.
Yep.
Or the Lower Portland, or the Portland Water Works, or wherever you're supposed to be.
No fluoride. Man, just what is this place?
It'd be really funny to see read about fluoridation controversy in Silent Hill.
Yeah.
Like, just instead of that dog posting, it's like an anti-fluoride poster.
Yeah, I can't imagine there's a large enough population for anybody to have a serious disagreement about anything.
About fluoridation.
Yeah.
It'd be funny if there was a campaign to add demons to the water.
Everybody's for that.
Yeah, we're all for, like, adding, just adding lava and demons and stuff to the water, like hot lava, blood, demons. Also, the radio plays. There's a campaign to get Childish Gambino on the radio non-stop in Silent Hill as well.
It's what
Just
we
like-
deserve.
He's the rap artist America deserves right now.
Yeah.
You know what? I think
Not-
he's
not
a
the
funny
one we
guy.
need.
Yeah, I think he's a funny guy. I think he's like actually like a pretty good actor, but all he wants to do is rap. All he wants to do is rap. That's it. It's like it's like an inverse Will Smith
Yeah.
almost. Like
Uh.
a bad inverse of Will Smith.
Okay,
almost.
so I've been running
Anyway.
up these infinite stairs for quite
Yeah,
a
it's
while
like a
now.
It's like a Kate Bush song.
And so Murphy's really slowing down. Like I didn't realize he could get winded. But he's basically he's barely moving now.
I mean, I hope he has lungs.
So I'm just gonna stop. And I'm gonna... What am I gonna do? Because I think we're stuck on a track here.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I'm gonna turn around. I'm gonna turn this Murphy around. I've had enough of your games, Konami. Messing with me.
What if you have to enter the Konami code right now?
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, see, I knew this was it.
What do you just
I
turn
knew
around?
This was it. You just head back down the stairs, and there's
They
the
are
door.
some deceptive, sneaky fuckers. Konami.
Yep.
Yeah, Murphy, I know
So,
you're losing
we're
your
back in the
mind. I mean,
kitchen.
like, it's okay. Like, we
Nothing's
know.
on fire. Everything's cool. This locked door is still locked. What's the deal? I'm thinking about going up those stairs.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, I think that there's gotta be, the solution's in the house somewhere. Obviously you're not gonna go outside. It's kind of in the house somewhere. Maybe.
I don't even remember, like, what it is I'm meant to be doing here.
Yeah, I mean, I think, like, the logical thing to do is to just check drawers. Just be like, what's in the drawer, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think that that's always, like, a safe safe thing to do in these kind of games.
Ah, well, there's a key on the kitchen table here. That's a must-have, right?
Yo, definitely. Yeah. I mean, like, you always want to grab like any sort of like health or or any sort of crap you find in these like sort of in this environment, in these type of games.
So, okay, so where I am, there's a set of stairs down to the basement. And I'm going back up the stairs. I'm not going to go down there yet.
Yeah, I would search.
I'm going to go upstairs.
I
first.
imagine there's some creepy shit in the basement, so I would definitely like check the upstairs first before you actually go in the basement. Just by logic of fictional logic, I think there's like
Yeah.
there's gonna be creepy shit in the basement. Specifically the owner's model train collection.
Locked.
Oh wait, you gotta use the key. Yeah, definitely use the key. His Bimani game dungeon would be in the basement too. Specifically the taiko drum game. I don't even know if that's technically a Bimani game, but it's close enough. But he would have several Dance Dance Revolution machines. Being that this is a Konami game, it would be like a tie-in, I think.
I get it.
Yeah, why wouldn't you put a Bimani game in Silent Hill? I mean, like, if I actually, it's like you have enough trouble getting power to this location. Why not build an
So much
arcade?
for the coffee. There's no power cord.
Okay, so he just commented that there's no power cord for the coffee pot, which is cool. Like, because we're in a room with a messed up bed, and it's just drenched in blood.
Blood stains. Yeah,
And Murphy's upset because no coffee.
yeah, yeah. Well, like when Murph can't have his David Lynch brew coffee, why would he even go on wanting to live? Like, isn't life just all about drinking David Lynch coffee in Silent Hill? his Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah, but okay. So here's the thing: with that 68% playthrough that I just threw away,
Yeah.
that entire time, I was carrying around in my inventory a power cord. And the description was, this is a power cord for some kind of small appliance. And I guess that was it.
So the power cord for the coffee is in the house somewhere. The coffee pot.
I mean, maybe. Yeah, maybe it's in an adjacent building, because, I like to lend stuff to people. Like the power cord for my coffee pot. That's just the kind of guy I am.
Generous. Magnanimous. Good neighbor.
Oh, there it is.
Excellent,
Power
excellent.
cord. Okay, we're gonna ace it this time.
You're gonna make some coffee, right?
Yeah, this is happening right now. Shit, which way was it? Yeah, coffee time. Yeah, okay. Brewing some coffee. I don't. Oh, it's numbers that I can't read very well. 26381. 26381. Let's see if I can actually remember that.
26381.
So, there's got to be a safe or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I just put 26381 in the Twitch chat.
I lost him. We'll refer back to that. But wow, what a waste. I mean, I was carrying that power cord around for hours.
You know what? Sometimes it's just worth like playing these games again.
Oh God. Is that... I think we found the lost dog.
You serious?